So this is really a feel-out meeting a little bit. And President Putin invited me to get involved. He wants to get involved.
Trump will meet Vladimir Putin in Alaska to talk about peace, but political analysts believe that while the meeting is being presented as a step toward ending global tensions, Putin may also see it as an opportunity to push Russia's long-standing interests regarding Alaska.
Alaska is Russia.
I'm going to see Putin. I'm going to Russia.
Jokes aside, it used to be. But why did Russia sell Alaska for $7.2 million? That's around $150 million today. Before Alaska was known for its gold and oil, it was known for its sea otters. Yes, sea otters. Specifically their pelts, warm, waterproof, and luxurious. Sea otters were actually the main reason why Russians even went to Alaska in the first place. As fur trade posts popped up around Alaska, so did Orthodox chapels, and many still stand today. But by the mid-19th century, there was not a lot of sea otter fur left, and so it became quite economically costly to maintain these distant outposts. Russia also saw the United States as a potential ally against Britain, and hoped to strengthen ties by handing territory over to a friendly power. Hard to imagine something like that today. And Tsar Alexander II needed funds to develop internal regions rather than maintain some kind of distant colony. But many Americans did not take this seriously. They thought it was a joke because to them, Alaska was just this frozen wasteland. They even called it an icebox. It definitely took some convincing for the Americans to buy Alaska. America, aren't you glad that you did? The payment was actually made in gold. There are rumors that some of the gold sunk in a shipwreck and was lost on its way to Russia, although historians don't believe that's true. By the way, as a Russian American, it's so interesting to me how there are still communities in Alaska that speak Russian. There's a village called Nikolaevsk with Russian-speaking families and even church services in Slavonic. You can even find Alaskans with a surname like Fedorov. It doesn't get more Russian than that. So you see, Russia and the United States are very close.
Political tensions between Russia and the US have worsened in recent decades, but relations were historically much friendlier, even before the purchase of Alaska, which was a Russian colony for more than 65 years. But now, Alaska has a distinct identity within America, and there are those who think Russia wants it back.
Putin never leaves Russian territory. And let's remember that Putin wants Alaska as a part of reconciliation, or one of the asks that Putin made to the United States is to hand the Alaska back to Russia because it wasn't purchased legally and Russia has a claim on it. And now they're meeting in Alaska. So current administration is getting ready to hand over Alaska to the Russian Federation as a part of the deal between Russia and the United States in order to end the war in Ukraine.
Many Alaskans see Russia as a potential threat. The state's close proximity to Russia makes it one of the closest points of US-Russia contact. News about Russian military activity in the Arctic or near Alaskan airspace has often sparked concerns.
I am an Alaskan. I've lived here all my life. I'm very interested in geopolitics because I'm Alaskan and our proximity to Russia. Very curious about our nation's relationship with Russia. I've been following this shit for a long time and talking about it for a long time to where like my family and friends all say I'm insane. I'm like, Cass, what are you talking about? Russia would never try to annex Alaska back. That's crazy. Trump and Russia, Russia, it's all fake. If it's all so fake, then why is Alaska the meeting place? Huh? Why is Putin, a guy who shouldn't even be on US soil, coming to Alaska of all places? Well, it's signaling. It's a global signal to the rest of the world. You know who really understands this problem that we're having in Alaska? Poland. Poland completely understands. Belarus, Lithuania, they get it.